Hey, how's it going? I'm bringing up the second video. As you know, it's all live and raw. It's not live because I'm recording it, but it's raw. Trust me, no editing here. I actually got the shell on it yesterday. We worked a little late on it, kind of tweaking with it and stuff, so I didn't really have time to put a video on yesterday. But I'll at least try and get one per day or one. Each time I get better, farther on the project, I'll do a video. So basically, by the end of the day, if I don't have a video, there'll be one the next day for it if I do something to it. But anyway, you've seen the shell. Now here's what it looks like with the shell on it. Yesterday was the video of just the bones, basically a 2x4 shell. Now I got the skin on it. What I got is 3/4 inch board on the side, and I got 3/4 on top, but I spent a little extra for this because I wanted the smoother surface. So when I put my sealer on it, it'll run off a lot easier than the lower grade. It's not the worst grade, but a little lower grade than the top. And as you can see, there's some black line going down the sides of it. What that is it's actually a roll of, it's kind of like tar, a roll of tar, but you heat it up you heat it up and you can get it really good in the joints, like these bare joints here where the wood meets. You don't want any kind of moisture in there because that's going to swell the wood. So what I did is I bought the paper and we heat it up and we kind of fold it over the edges, and it's going to hang over about an inch, 1.25 inches on each side. So it's going to be fully sealed before I even put my outside sealer on it. I'll let you see the inside. I don't know how much light we're going to have in here, but I'll see what I can get. There we go, a little bit. But you can see at the bottoms, you can see a little bit of light coming through. We didn't seal that yet because I'm adding a 2x4 on the bottom of that, so I get another 1.5 inches. Doesn't sound like much, but another 1.5 inches in height, and therefore if I get any kind of leaks where it's sitting on the truck, I can just have to replace that bottom row of 2x4s instead of having to take off the wood on the side and everything to replace that. So I'm going to add a row of 2x4 in the bottom, so if any kind of water or anything rests on the truck, but I'm going to put some tar along that. It's a different kind of roll than I used for the other stuff. This adheres to metal a little better when you heat it up. And I'm going to put a row of that, then a 2x4, and then the actual shell. So it's going to have 3 inch worth of 2x4, and I'll be able to remove 1.5, which is one layer of the 2x4 if something happens. But anyway, you can kind of get a see of the inside there a little bit, not real good. But yeah, so you can see the seal going down here. It's nice and tight, real tight to the edges. Just going along today and kind of probably going to fill all these cracks or joints with that tape today, and then I'm going to roll on the sealer. Now what I'm using for the sealer is a product that I did a little bit of research, so any kind of caulk or anything like that won't make any kind of, I don't know even what you call it, it's too technical for me, I guess, any kind of reaction between the two kind of chemicals or whatever. What it is it's white, pure white, because my truck's white and I want to make it kind of look like a work truck when I boondock places, so I don't look so stick it out. I don't care that I don't care who knows that I'm doing this. I'm not going to be doing anything illegal, park anywhere that I'm not supposed to or anything. I'm going to do everything the way I'm supposed to, but a little more less obvious keeps problems and everything else away, I guess you could say. But what the product is it's going to be backwards for you. Let me see if I can fix this. Well, I can't do much about it, but it's called white elastomeric roof coating. It's actually for roofs, flat roofs, and what it does is make a rubber membrane. It goes on as a liquid, so you can roll it on with a roller. You can roll it on with a roller, and when it doesn't harden up, but when it's done curing, it's a rubber. It's actually like you could take a piece of it and bounce it off the ground or whatever, and it bounces like rubber. So I'm going to put 2 coats of that on because of the tape here. I want to make sure I get a nice good on the edge of the tape or the tar paper or whatever. there's going to be a little bit of edge. So it was recommended that I do one coat that evens up with this, and then another coat that will go over the first coat and the tape a second time. So I'm going to do 2 coats of that. It's not real expensive. I think this was $17 a tub. I got 2 of them. The rolls, that's what surprised me. I wasn't expecting to pay, $8 a roll, and it only goes down 2 top edges. And I've got these edges, I've got the front edge, I got the edge underneath. So I got a few more edges, so I had to end up getting 3 rolls. So that's about $24, $25 for 3 rolls. So it's not real expensive, and I'm trying to keep the outside exterior of it under $500 is my goal. And so far I'm under that goal, and I'm just about done with what I need to do the outside. I got to buy one more sheet. Obviously I can't put it on yet, but this is the back of it, and I'm going to put a door. So I still need one more sheet to cover this area. I got the 2x4s for it and the framing part of it. I just can't do it until it's on the truck, because I need to know, the shape of the truck and everything, because I'm going to try and make it real nice and airtight, so I can just spray a little bit of spray foam around the back end of it. So I want that to be tight, so I'm not going to put that part in until after I seal the outside of this part, put it on, put the back on, and then run the seal and everything on the back edge of it. It's kind of not not recommended, but if you do it right, it'll work fine. So we got from the skin to the shell, and I'm hoping to get by the end of the day, have the shell on it, and I'll have it on the truck. So you'll be able to see what it looks like white on the truck by the end of tonight. I'll probably end up posting the video tomorrow, because I'm working out here at my brother's. So usually when I get done doing what I'm doing, I just jump in the truck and head back down to a buddy of mine that's actually letting me live with him while I'm building this project. And he's being really nice about it, cool and everything. So yeah, so hopefully tomorrow we'll have a little bit longer video, because y'all have lights, and it'll be a little bit during the daytime, a little better. I'm not parked in the garage with it. It'll be on my truck, so I'll be able to be outside. Had to open the garage door, and got a little cold in here again. Remember, we're in Michigan up here, where I think it's 33 degrees or something right now. We had a little bit of flurries yesterday and a little bit this morning, but that's why I thank my brother for letting me use his garage. I mean, he's got both his cars. There's my truck. There's the other car back there, and he's got his Corvette his Corvette he actually driving in this nasty weather to go up to the store real quick. But he moved it out of the garage for me, so we don't get none of the stuff on it, and I appreciate that. I love my brother. He's been there ever since the beginning. I mean, that's part of my boondocking phase. I mean, I've separated myself from a lot of the crowd and the people and everything that just look at life a little differently than I do. They're more, materialistic, and going for that goal of having that never have to worry about anything. Well, you do. I know people that are millionaires that still work 12 and 13 hours a day, because they're so fed by money and stuff like that. I've lived that, and I found out after having all that kind of stuff and going through all that. I was in real estate and remodeling for 26 years, and when it crashed, it hurt, and believe me. And that's another thing. It's just a number of things that you can work so hard to get and lose in an instant. But I just separate myself from certain crowds and people. Not that they're bad people. It's just I started this lifestyle that I want to start, and I have to figure out where I'm going with it. And everybody's behind me, family, brother, sister. Everybody's behind me, as far as I know. Nobody said otherwise, but yeah. So I'm gonna cut this off. Get some white on this thing and see how she looks. Later on I'm gonna get a window in it. I want to seal it, let it get good, and then when I decide what kind of window. I was thinking camper window, but those are not the style I want. I was thinking on regular fiberglass toppers, they have those side windows. I was thinking those, but that's a little too long, too much exposure. Another friend of mine, and I seen on a video also too, they were talking about a boat window, a marina window, which is a little smaller than the ones that are on those fiberglass toppers. And you can get different styles, which are different shapes. You can get round ones, oval ones, I think I want to get a rectangular one, but I don't know exactly how big I want it to be. So once I get this on the truck and I get my bed in there, and then I'll go along little by little. I'll figure out what works for me. I'm not going to add stuff and then find out later I added it for no reason. I didn't need it, So I'm kind of doing it like I call him a buddy because I watch all his videos. You check out his videos and you'll see where he's starting, where he's at, and everything. It's Van City Van something. If you put Vancity or Van City or something like that, I'm sure to come up. He's a great guy. I'm kind of following his lead on the way he said, get the bed in there, get your clothes in there, get your bare necessities, and then go with it. See what you need. Since then, he's added insulation he didn't have in the beginning. I'm doing that from the beginning because I live in Michigan. I don't know how long I'm going to stay in here once I get this going, and I might head south. I got family all over the place that I can go and see that I haven't got to because I just working that daily Monday through Saturday night kind of stuff and not getting to do the things. To work hard to get things that people just don't use. For example, look out your window, look outside, look in your backyard, look at different things that you have right now and see when the last time is that you used them or anything like that. It's probably more than likely you won't be able to tell me the date or anything like that because a lot of people do that. So check that out. See the kind of stuff that you normally don't, you work so hard to buy. Great big house. You probably don't go in certain bathrooms. They look nice and everything. Yeah, I know that's just not my style. I'm minimalistic. So I'm going to cut this video short. I'll probably upload one tomorrow when it's all waiting on the truck. Have a good one. We'll see you then.